Previewing and predicting this year's Western Conference Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. Going into Game 1, the Thunder are a 6.5-point favorite, and the season series was won by the Spurs 4-1. So if there was one team that was a little bit of a kryptonite for the OKC Thunder, it was the San Antonio Spurs. Both teams are relatively healthy going into this series. The Thunder are getting back their all-star Jalen Williams, who missed most of the first two rounds for that team, and they need him in this series to be at least some sort of contributor if they want to beat the Spurs. And for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox is listed as a game-time decision, but I do expect him to play to start this series. They will also need his efforts as well. This is one of the most highly anticipated playoff series in recent history, and I think whoever wins this series is going to be this year's NBA champion. Now, obviously, in the regular season, the Spurs had the Thunder's number. They beat them 4 out of 5 games, and they really looked like they dominated them at times. Now, I don't really know how much I'm going to factor that into my prediction, just because the playoffs are a completely different animal. The Thunder have home court advantage. The role players are firing on all cylinders. They got Jalen Williams back, as I mentioned earlier. Now, obviously, the Spurs, they did make it tough. They probably match up better than anybody else in the NBA against the Thunder. But I'm going to take the Thunder to win in 7 games. I think they'll be too much. The experience will be too much. And I think they'll just have a slight advantage over this Spurs team. They have more role players that can do damage, in my opinion. And I think that'll be the end-all, be-all for the San Antonio Spurs, who are still a pretty inexperienced team. This will be a great learning experience for them, but I still think they're a year away from really going after a championship. But let me know what you guys think. Who do you think wins this series, and in how many games?